beta. Today we will discuss the hydrogen bonding of chapter chemical bonding. Beta, hydrogen bond is the weak force of attraction. It is stronger than van der Waals force of attraction, but it is weaker than covalent bond. That means hydrogen bond is exist between weak van der Waals forces and covalent bond. Hydrogen bond is the weak forces that exist between weak van der Waals forces and covalent bond. Beta, bonding is the force of attraction only. Hydrogen bond is the bond formed between the molecule. Beta, hydrogen bond may be defined as the bond formed between two atoms whose one end contain hydrogen atom and other end contain most electronegative atom. Beta, most electronegative atoms. You learn these atoms as phone. F-O-N. Either fluorine or oxygen or nitrogen. Beta, suppose this is HF. This is one molecule, another also HF. One end is hydrogen, other end is fluorine. Weak forces will develop between them. These weak forces are stronger than van der Waals force but smaller, weaker than covalent bond. Then this is known as hydrogen bond. Beta, HCl exists in gaseous state. HBr also exists in gaseous state when they are formed, but HF, it is in liquid state due to this extra hydrogen bond. Water, H2O, exists in liquid state at room temperature, but H2S in gaseous state at room temperature. Difference is only it have most electronegative at one end. For example, like this. Another water molecule is like this. This is the weak forces of attraction. Then this is also hydrogen bond. Beta, hydrogen bond is the bond formed between two molecules whose one end contain hydrogen and other end contain most electronegative atom, either fluorine or oxygen or nitrogen. You remember this like phone form weak van der Waals force or weak hydrogen bond. How many types of hydrogen bonds are there? We have two types of hydrogen bond. How many types of hydrogen bond? Answer is two types of hydrogen bonding are there. First one, intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Intramolecular hydrogen bonding formed within the molecule that contain hydrogen at one end and most electronegative at other end. The boiling point, melting point of this bonding is not affected. If hydrogen bond is there, melting and boiling point remain same. If hydrogen bonding is removed, there is no change in the boiling and melting point because individual molecule automatically exist. For example, बेटा salicylic acid. For example, salicylic acid. This is the salicylic acid. Salicylic acid. Without hydrogen bond, it itself exists, but hydrogen at one end come near to the oxygen atom of other end. Most electronegative atom is oxygen. So they develop some forces. These forces are known as hydrogen bond. Beside hydrogen bond or without hydrogen bond, with hydrogen bond or without hydrogen bond, individual molecule will exist. Then this is known as intramolecular hydrogen bonding, because hydrogen bonding occurs within the molecule. On the basis of this, beta, one important question: orthonitrophenol, this is phenol, at second position nitro group, and paranitrophenol, that means fourth position, it is the phenol, first, second, third and fourth, at fourth position nitro group. Melting and boiling point of paranitrophenol is greater than orthonitrophenol. Why? This is only the reason. It has intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So there is no effect on the nature of forces. Without hydrogen bond or with hydrogen bond, it exists individually. Hydrogen bonding, if you want to be represented this just like this, or elaborate the bond between hydrogen and oxygen like this. But due to larger distance, this type of bonding is not possible in case of paranitrophenol. बेटा paranitrophenol के केस में ये bonding possible नहीं. And this is orthonitrophenol form intramolecular hydrogen bonding. So its melting and boiling point is not affected, because with the bond or without the bond, molecule itself exists. Polymerization not take place. Second one, intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Beta, second one, intermolecular hydrogen bonding. First one is the intra and second one is the inter. Inter means between. Intra means within. Intra means within. Inter means between. Hydrogen bond occur between two molecules. It is within the molecule. It is between two molecules. We must take example as HF. This is another HF. Hydrogen bond occur in it is intramolecular hydrogen bond between the molecules. Another example, we will use water, just like this. Beta, ammonia NH3. Another ammonia also NH3. And one weak forces of attraction will occur between hydrogen of one molecule, nitrogen of other molecule. Same for other. This is known as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Beta, we must example of paranitrophenol. We should use the example of paranitrophenol. Beta, this is the paranitrophenol. This is phenol, and at para position it contains NO2 group. This one. Due to larger distance between these two groups, hydrogen and most electronegative atom hydrogen. Due to this larger distance, there is no hydrogen bond within the molecule. But when it comes in contact with another molecule of similar nature, this one, hydrogen at one end, most electronegative atom at other end of the different molecule. Nature of bonding will develop, that is the hydrogen bond for this and this. This is known as intermolecular. Due to intermolecular hydrogen bond, large number of para-nitrophenol combine together. If large number of para-nitrophenols combine together and we want to boil, we must use some energy to break this bond. If this bond will break, this molecule will be separate out. Then boiling point or melting point of para-nitrophenol is greater as compared to orthonitrophenol. Beta, on the basis of hydrogen bond, one question is also there, that why density of ice is less than water, or why ice float over water? Why ice float over water? Beta, why ice float over water means any solid when be placed on liquid, it will be sink, but ice does not. Why? Because water contains less number of hydrogen bond. In case of ice, one water molecule has large number of hydrogen bond, and due to these hydrogen bonding, oxygen is tetrahedrally joined, 2 by covalent bond, 2 by hydrogen bond. As a result, large empty space exists or remain between the water molecule. Due to large space, volume increase. If volume increase, density will decrease, because volume is inversely proportional to density. Beta, when water molecule form maximum bonding, maximum hydrogen bonding, each oxygen molecule in case of ice is tetrahedrally joined, 2 by covalent bond and 2 by hydrogen bond. Due to this arrangement, beta, in this arrangement, large empty space remains between the water molecules. Due to presence of this empty space, large size empty space, volume of ice increase. If volume of ice increase, beta, if volume of ice increase means density decrease, because density is inversely proportional to volume. Mass remains same. We use 1 liter or 1 kg of water. Then 1 kg water whole will be changed into ice, and mass remains same. Only affect the volume. Volume increase, density decrease. If density of any liquid decrease, it will float over the liquid. Then it will float over the water. Then one more important question is here. You answer yourself for that question. Why density? Beta, why density of water is maximum at 4 degrees centigrade temperature? You answer yourself for this question. Thank you.